The sign is marked red, with skull and crossbones and a warning, danger mines, in the areas of Ukraine contested or controlled by Russian forces. These are a reminder that even in territory that Ukraine defends or retakes, the land itself is not completely free from war. Russia's full-scale invasion has turned Ukraine into one of the most mined countries in the world. In less than 2 years, the conflict could potentially lead to World War II. It has created one of the greatest threats since World War II. This includes anti-tank mines that target vehicles. If triggered, they do not distinguish between a battle tank and a school bus. There are also more makeshift explosives, such as anti-personnel mines intended to kill or hurt people, and booby traps that serve similar purposes. Unexploded artillery and cluster munitions also destroy the landscape. Both sides fire tens of thousands of artillery shells every day. Even if only a small percentage of them are dudes, they can explode, maim, and kill, sometimes long after the battle. Approximately 174,000 square kilometers of Ukraine are suspected to be contaminated with mines and unexploded ordnance, called UXOs. It is an area about the size of Florida, about 30% of Ukraine's territory. This estimate describes land occupied by Russia since full-scale invasion, from Kharkiv region in east to areas around Kiev, with territories retaken everywhere, such as Bucha. According to Human Rights Watch, mines have been documented in 11 feet 27 regions of Ukraine. Still, the 174,000 square kilometer figure is likely an overestimate. Experts and international miners say Russia would not have the time, ability or need to mine every inch of disputed territory. However, until miners or authorities confirm areas of suspected contamination, the results appear to be the same. That land is off limits. For every football field that is contaminated, there are probably 100 football fields that are not, said Paul Heslop, technical advisor and program manager for mining action at the United Nations Development Program. In Ukraine, the human impact comes from contaminated land because if you walk through a minefield that frankly isn't a minefield, you won't get hurt, Heslop added. But economic and perhaps social impact and on global economy, global food security, comes from 100 minefields that are not minefields. What is known Ukraine is heavily mined and contaminated by unexploded remnants of war and that not. Precisely. These dangers exist are the twin problems facing Ukraine. Declaring places largely free of hazards takes resources, people, and time. And at the moment, many Ukrainian countries are still inaccessible, under Russian control or very close to the front lines. This makes it unsafe for humanitarian workers and vulnerable to recontamination. In areas accessible miners, it takes more resources time to map these places than undertake meticulous dangerous process of clearing the mines returning land complet.